Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this etrailer A-frame trailer jack with the sidewind handle and seeing how it installs. It's going to be a really easy jack to install if you're looking for a replacement or just adding a new one to your trailer, offering a really easy to operate handle that's great for if you've got a toolbox or other obstructions that would otherwise interfere with a top wind handle. Let's check it out. Now, the first thing you probably want to make sure of is weight capacity. Will this work with your trailer? It has a 2,000 pound lift capacity. That's the weight that it can actively lift and lower safely, and a 3,000 pound support capacity of static weight. So if your trailer is already getting close to the weight capacity of that lift capacity, then you might want to look into a different one that's a little bit stronger, just so you're not immediately overloading it and reaching that static support capacity. That sidewind handle is obviously great for any obstructions that you might be facing on your trailer, but it's also nice because it's smooth to operate. The handle here free spins, so as I'm rotating it, raising or lowering the trailer, I don't have to readjust my grip constantly. I will say it's maybe not the smoothest one I've worked with. The heavier capacity etrailer jack, I think, operated a little bit smoother in the handle here, but this one certainly isn't bad. It just binds up a little bit towards the top here, so it's not the smoothest on a full rotation. There's a lot of range in terms of height adjustments with this. When the jack is fully extended, the distance from the bottom of the mounting plate to the bottom of the leg there is going to be 24¼ inches. And when it's fully retracted, that's going to be 9¼ inches. So again, a good range of adjustment there. That'll let you know if it's going to work with your trailer. Depending on what your trailer's ground clearance is, that might be a little too much or not quite enough. It has an internal gearbox that's all hidden underneath this cap here that we'd remove this screw to get to. So replacing gears, doing maintenance, things like that is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's all internal, but it does give the jack a pretty clean, minimal look. You've got a black powder coat finish over the main body and zinc plating on some of these silver parts, so it's going to be resistant to rust and corrosion over time. The one area I'd say to watch out for is just the hardware. You don't have hardware provided in the kit, so you will need to provide your own. So go with some good quality hardware. That way the whole thing stays resistant to the elements over time. And the jack does not come with a foot plate or a caster wheel. So if you want to pick up one of those separately, we've got plenty of options here to choose from. Just make sure that you match it up to that 2-inch diameter of this inner tube here, because that's where it's going to attach to. Otherwise, all we have to left to do is check out how it gets installed. When replacing your jack, you're going to want to either hook up to your vehicle or lower the coupler onto a jack stand like this so that you can actually raise the jack up and be able to remove it. A vehicle is going to probably be more accessible, but a jack stand will give you a little bit more room to work. Then you can just remove the old jack. We can pop the old jack out, and then we'll just drop the new one in and bolt it in using our old hardware because it doesn't come with new hardware. And line up the mounting holes. Now, I did reserve my old hardware because this doesn't come with new hardware. So I'm just going to reuse the stuff we pulled off earlier to mount this current jack because nothing's wrong with the hardware. If you've got a foot plate or a caster wheel that you purchased separately, now's the time to attach it. Otherwise, we'll just lower the jack down and lift it off of either the jack stand or the vehicle that we hooked up to in order to do this replacement in the first place. And then you're done. That whole process is really straightforward and simple. So if your old jack is acting up or just completely broken, you can easily swap it out for this new one from etrailer. Thanks for watching.